For today's project, we're going to head down to our local Michael's. There we're going to grab 4 wood crates. The first part of this project is putting on some stain. Once you got it put on, take a towel or a rag and wipe off the excess. It brings out the wonderful color. We need to have this done to 4 of these crates. Look how beautiful they are. Now, here's where we start setting it up. We want to use glue because glue is so strong when it dries. We're going to take 2 crates. The first one is going to lay down on its top, just like this, and it's going to be upside down. We're going to take the glue and put it halfway down the crate. Once we get the glue on, we want to spread it though. This is non-toxic. It's not a big deal just to use your finger and spread it out. You don't want to leave it in just a line. Leave the glue also away from the edges so it doesn't spill over when you put the other crate on. Take that first one and lay it right on top of the one that you put the glue on. Line it up right on the edge, just like this. Once you get it, you can use screws, or I use little tiny 1-inch brad nails to hold it in place. You're going to want to do these to the other 2 that you have left over. These are going to form 2 L shapes. Get this put on, and again, use the brad nails and put them in place. Now, once those are drying, we're going to take little strips of wood. I use little Jenga pieces. I use 2 on this side and 2 on the other. We're going to set those down from the top of the crate and glue those on just right there along the edge. That makes it a great straight line. Now it's time to join the 2 L's together. So you're going to take the top part of this L and lay out the glue. Again, you want to make sure you do spread it around, keeping it away from right where the edges are. You can see the faint lines that I put that marked out where the crate was going to sit. Take the 2 halves with the glued on the bottom, and you're going to join them together. Line them up, and you're going to barely brad nail those in or use a screw gun to put them in. Now it's time to make the legs 6 inches long, and I'm going to use 2x2 pieces of wood. But I've got a drill in the middle. I didn't want to just use regular screws, so I take a level or a ruler and you mark right across the edges on the corners there, and that gets you the perfect center. I'm going to use a drill bit with a 1/4-inch drill and drill all the way through down about 2 or 3 inches. Clear out any of the sawdust. You don't want any debris left inside. Now, this is called an insert right here. It's a 1/4-inch insert. Just use an Allen wrench and you're going to start getting it ready to put on in. It's a little difficult in the beginning, but once you get it, it goes in. Once you get it tight to the top, then stain it, and it's going to look great. On the bottom of our new table, we're going to drill out the 1/4-inch drill bit. Just put it right there, and then we'll take the bolt and we're going to put it through, and it's dark so it matches our stain, and then start screwing it onto the leg. That makes these legs removable if you need to. Just go ahead and get it tight. Remember where we put the Jenga pieces in? We're going to drop a piece of wood there and decorate our table. And it just turned out amazing. You can make this any way you want. It's your project, and make it just absolutely beautiful. I think this project turned out great, and I hope that inspired you to make your own DIY wood crate coffee table. Thanks for joining us with Home Talk, and we'll see you next time.
I knew these wooden crates would be perfect to help corral my stuff, but not in the way that you think. I purchased 3 crates and began by sanding each one. Once the crates were sanded and wiped clean, I applied 2 coats of paint. I wanted to add wood to separate each crate, so I measured and cut 4 1x12-inch pine boards. After I cut the boards, I sanded the edges. Then I attached a piece of 1/4 round trim to the front of each board. This step is optional. I stained each board with Minwax Provincial Stain, then wiped away the excess stain using a soft cloth. For the doors, I measured and cut 1/4-inch plywood to size, then sanded the edges. I wiped the boards clean, then painted the doors the same color as the crates. To hang the doors, I used small hinges. I attached the hinges to the crate using number 40 machine screws. Once the hinges were on the crate, I attached them to the doors. I painted the heads of the screws the same color as the crates and door. To place a handle on the door, I used a piece of painter's tape. I put its sticky side up and placed the handle onto the tape. Then I marked the holes in the handle using a small screwdriver. Using the tape as a guide, I measured and applied the tape to the door. I drilled the holes through the door and attached the handle. I also attached a magnetic door closure to the inside top of the crate. Using 5-inch house numbers, I measured and marked the front of each door. I drilled the holes and attached the numbers using the number 40 machine screws. I placed each of the 1 by 12-inch pine boards between each crate and screwed them in place. I attached the top piece, screwing it fast from the inside of the crate so the screws wouldn't show. I love the way it turned out, and you can't even tell that it was handmade. It works perfectly to corral all of my stuff. I hope this inspires you to make a crate locker for yourself.